Same old tired playbook. Next question, please. That's it? That's it.
What?
Same old playbook.
She got nothing to say about it. She cannot defend herself.
Dodging the motherfucking question, ready to come out and say, you black or you not?
Exactly.
Don't you talk like that when you're around your family? I believe you talk like this when you're around your family. But now, no, you cannot say it. You cannot say it. You cannot say it. And when you're down south, you talk like this because you got southern drawl. I bet you when you're in New York, you're like, yo, son. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bet you when you in England, which you've never been to because you said that out your own goddamn mouth. But I'm sure when you make a trip over there, bloody age, Syria, all the good stuff you know. He's your father, and he is from India. You're his daughter. That means you're Indian too. So why do you talk like you talk? And how come you don't sound like your father? Don't you look at me that way. Don't you talk to me that way. I will cut your phone off. I will cut your phone. You're gonna call. You're gonna need help. And who's gonna answer? Of course, it's us. It's always us. You call for information. I answer. I want to know what's happening in Vegas. Well, I'm in India. I don't know. You a chameleon. And Kamala Harris talking about being an illegal immigrant is not a crime. You dumb. The word illegal constitutes a crime. Illegal immigrant did not come through the proper mother channels or facilities. You stupid. Illegal immigrants are the ones taking over motherfucking apartment complexes in Colorado. You dumb. Illegally taking over apartment. It's all illegal. That's a crime. How the f you a prosecutor, you stupid ass mother? Boy, if I wasn't a Christian, I'd be whooping your ass.
Les enfants, ils n'ont pas pitié des enfants. Et ça sert à quoi si on travaille Dieu et puis on ne mange pas? On travaille le jour, on travaille la nuit, mais cela ne suffit pas. Les gouvernements, ils sont tous des dieux, mais ça, il faut le croire.
Hello, good evening. Howdy, partner. Welcome to another installment of NNN News Network. We give it to you straight, no chaser. Now check it out. Chicago PD. They some really tough dudes, man. They shoving an 80-year-old woman down just because she's protesting. You gotta be kidding me, man. 80-year-old woman. And this is a white-on-white crime I ever seen. Because
Wait. Hold up a second. What does that say? And U.S. aid to Israel?
this is a white cop pushing an 80-year-old white woman down. That could have been your grandmama, you little punk mother. They should have aborted you. That's what they should have done. They should have just threw you in the trash, mother. Put you in one of them new abortion boxes where you just put the baby in the box. If you just want to get rid of your baby, the government is backing this. It's in Texas. Put the baby in the box, and in a minute it's gone. Open it up, the baby gone. They ain't gonna have to do child trafficking no more. These little state to get pregnant don't know who the baby daddy is. He is not the father. They can just dump him in a little box. Chicago PD. Y'all need to fire everybody on this motherfucker. All the motherfuckers need to go. This woman has the right to protest. Y'all don't work for the people. You just say to serve and protect the public. That's some bullshit. You serve and protecting corporate interests, mother. They protesting against something. We'll be right back after this commercial break. I keep telling y'all that God lives within. He don't live in no church because the churches is filled with deceitful, demon-possessed mother.
Facts, man. Facts. Let's play that again. I want somebody to hear this. Let's play that again. Let's play that again.
God lives within. He don't live in no church because the churches is filled with deceitful, demon-possessed mother.
You heard it, huh? Well, I'm not saying every church is filled with satanic people. What I'm saying is church is become a business. The same people that created school are the same people that are in church nowadays because they got to control the narrative. They got to control everything. They got to control the way you think. They know that a lot of people that go to church, they go to church only on Sundays, which I don't even know why you're going to church on Sunday, but let's just say you saying Sunday is your Sabbath, okay? Sunday is your Sabbath. Christians, okay, Sunday is why Sabbath. No, Saturday is the Sabbath, but that's a story for another day. But let's continue. Churches are becoming a business, a supermarket. But Yahusha says, what did he say about churches? What did he say? That do not turn my father's house into a supermarket? Something like that, right? I'm gonna look for the Bible verse. I'm gonna put it here. When I tell people that I strongly believe in Yahuwah, God, Yahuwah is in them. Okay. When I tell the people that I strongly believe in them, they say, "Oh, when do you go? You go to church?" Or when? That's a moment. That's when if they want to recognize if you actually believe, they're gonna quickly ask you, "Or do you go to church? When do you go to church?" This that. Who told you that just because you go to church it makes you the person that you think you are? You're going to church because you cannot pick up the Bible and read it for yourself. I mean, not entirely, but mostly because you want somebody else to give you the truth, but you cannot look for the truth for yourself. And then most of these people that go to church, they do not question the things that pastors give them. Satan has come up with laws and they get churches to endorse those laws. And then people that are in church, since they do not question anything, they just take that and do whatever and just like, yes, this is correct. Why? Because it comes from churches. It's correct because it comes from churches. You see, that's how the devil gets you. My people are perishing because of lack of knowledge. If you know the scriptures before you go to church, nobody's going to deceive you. You know why? Because you know the scriptures. You're not going to let demons come and give you what you should be thinking about, what you should be meditating about, what you should take as your scriptures. If you already know the scriptures, you will go head to head with them. When they tell you that this is like this, you're like, no, it's not. It's like that. And if they argue too much, you do not go to that church anymore. But people just keep going to churches, the wrong churches, because they are trusting in the pastors. They are trusting in the people that are in churches. But for we wrestle not against flesh and blood. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. These are the last days. Men are lovers of themselves, okay? They love money. They love pleasure rather than they love God. Rather than they love Yahuwah himself.
They call themselves pastors, priests, and little boy in the Catholic Church and wife in the black church. That's the only difference between them. Somebody gonna get in the family. Put it like that. I'd rather it be my wife than my son. So that's why I don't subscribe to the Catholic Church. But anyway, this Kenneth Copeland, this motherfucker is possessed. Check it out.
Oh, we learn about this covenant of blood. What blood? The blood of this covenant, glory to God. Cut the covenant with his father God.
Glory.
Yes, like Moses of old. There's they're coming one.
Yeah, this motherfucker's one of the biggest television evangelists in the business. Are y'all really following this sick, psycho motherfucker? Now,
you know, people have been living in lies for so long to the point where you give them the truth. They tell you that the truth that you are giving them is a lie. That's why you see people keep going to all these churches. Now, it's not even, they do not go there because they want to know the word. They want to know the scriptures. They want to be entertained. They are in love with the pastors. They love the pastors more than they love Yah himself. You get what I'm saying? That's why you see them keep going they still going to these churches. They're not going there for the word. They are there because they love the pastors. Now, I'm not telling you to hate your pastors. I'm simply saying, be careful what you're doing out there. Kenneth Copeland is one of the most false teachers. Like, he's one of the people that teach heretics. But people are still going to these churches. And when I see these pastors that call themselves, I'm pastor, I'm this, I know that. But they do not use the real name of the creator. They do not use his name. They're saying God here, God there, God up, God down. People call the devil God. So when you see on the dollar bill, "In God we trust," now you're wondering, which God are we talking about here? That's why you cannot, they use that to confuse everybody. And we know that Yahuwah is not the author of confusion. The devil is the author of confusion. That's why I see everybody out here confused about everything. The confusion is so deep. They hijacked everything. They hijacked the religion. They created confusion in between races. Everything is confused. Everything is.
Not only is he possessed, he's crazy. You know what I mean? That's a crazy laugh I ever heard. But this mother out his goddamn mind. There's a demon right there, but y'all gonna keep following because he's taking me to the Lord. Now, can't nobody take you to God but your goddamn self. Talking about, I'm gonna pray for you. Pray for your motherfucking self. You ain't so motherfucking holy than now that you got extra prayers, nigga. You gonna need the prayers for your motherfucking self.
Okay, all right. Look, it's true what he's saying. It doesn't matter how much other people praying for you. If you do not want to go to Yahuwah or Yahusha, you're not going to get there. But you're going to have to want to get there. You're going to have to accept it yourself. You're going to have to surrender. You're going to have to repent. What does that mean? It means you turn from your ways, from your sick ways, from your evil ways. Turn, okay? You turn and go the other direction. Go in the direction in which Yahuwah is at. That's where you're going to have to go. And people praying for you is good. It's a plus, okay? It's a plus, but you have to take that first step. It doesn't matter what people want for you. If you do not want the same thing for yourself, nothing's going to work because everything starts with yourself. It all starts with yourself. We can pray all we want that Yahuwah saves you, but if you do not want Yahuwah to save you, you're not going to be saved. That's just it. It's just it, man. Yahushua is going to save you only if you want him to save you. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I'll come into him, I'll sup with him and him with me. You hear that? I'll stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door. What does that mean? It means you have to open the door first. You have to open the door. He does not just barge himself into your house, into your home. He does not just break down the door. He's not like devils and demons that just come and force themselves into your life. No, that's not how it works. Yahuwah has to wait for you. You agree, he comes in. You give him the opportunity, he comes in. That's how it works. He doesn't just does things like demons.
Got it.
Good news about the liver is it's a recoverable organ. And as a recoverable organ, if given the right conditions, it can revive. And God, in his wisdom and mercy, has given us some herbs that directly affect the liver to the point of cleansing it and toning it. One is St. Mary's thistle, called milk thistle. The other is dandelion, and another one is gentian. They're very, very bitter herbs, so it's probably best to take it in a glycerin tincture form or in a tablet form because they're incredibly bitter herbs. And I did mention earlier that lemon plays a role as a tonic to the liver. So to be kind on the liver, plant-based diet, no chemicals, no stimulant, and also a castor oil compress can be worn over the liver area, which is under your right rib, for maybe 4 or 5 hours a day. If the person implements all of these things, then little by little the liver will recover. Good.
Did you hear that? The liver can regrow. So can we zero in on what has happened biologically to jumpstart the regrowth of the liver? Because some of you motherfuckers that got rotten teeth, you need to re-jumpstart and get some new teeth growing too.
Okay, let me speak on that. You see how the pharmaceuticals here in America, not just in America, in the world, mostly in America, mostly in the West, right? They're telling you if you go to the hospital, by the way, let's go back. Let's rewind this. There's this man that came out. He said he quit his job because he said if you go to the hospital, because he said when he's in the hospital, he works at the hospital. If you save somebody, if you help somebody heal, okay, you might lose your job. So pretty much you have to keep people on pills. You have to keep people on pills. You have to keep people on pills because it's all a business. You know that if you have cancer and you fast for 40 days, you may heal? Exactly. You may heal. But no, they're not gonna tell you that at the hospital. You go to the hospital, they're gonna put you on this, they're gonna put you on that, they're gonna put you. Most of these people, they do not even know what they're doing. They do not know what they're doing. The herbs that we have back in the days, do you think they had all these hospitals? Do you think they had all these hospitals back in the days? Now, how do you think people used to live back then? You think when they had a little health problem, they just ran to the hospital? They had no hospitals. They had nothing. How were they living back then? Nobody's asking this question. Nobody's asking. Okay, but nah, people just run into the hospital and stay on pills, and then you get this. This medication triggers that, and that triggers this, and then you end up being in hospital for the rest of your life, and you never heal. And they're telling you that you should eat this, eat that, eat as much as you can, eat this, eat. Bro, calm down. They tell you to eat every day, eat this, eat that, but they tell you, fast, man, fast. Fasting is one of the best way to live. Fasting. You have to fast so your body can heal. When you eat too much, your body cannot heal. Your body is constantly working. But your body is the hospital. Your body got its own hospital. You do not know this? Now you do know. Your body got his own hospital. So your body needs to heal. When you eat too much, your body cannot do what it is supposed to be doing. All your organs need to heal. Something, you know? But no, you gotta be on pill. You always gotta be eating. Make sure you're always eating. Eat 7 times a day. What are you, dude? A shark?
And some of you motherfuckers with fucked up BBLs, you just looking like that, you know, you need some shit to regrow some real lips, you motherfuckers. And some of you old, wrinkly motherfuckers, I mean, you know, your skin look like leather. Scientists, find out what's triggering the liver to regrow and put that on everything. And yeah, you can help reverse aging. You probably already got it, but you don't want to put it out. Just like you got the cure for cancer, you just don't want to put it out. But you got the cure for everything, you sons of you just don't want to put it out. Because what? There's no money in the cure, you sons of just.
What did I say? Same thing. Exactly what I said.
Well, what you saw right there ought to concern you. I was doing exactly what I was told via a letter I got last night in the mail from the Department of Hydrocarbons. They said in order to stabilize oil prices, they need a bunch of oil just dumped. And not dumped on the market, just dumped on lease roads and field roads and things like that. So I'm hooked up to that oil tank, going straight into my truck to get rid of it. Well, I'm going to get fined if I don't get rid of it, they said. So that prompted me to call District Selectman Tony Deloge and ask him about this letter. He said he didn't know much about it, but he would suggest that I follow whatever it says. So here we go.
As I said, black gold Texas tea. First thing you know, Jed's a millionaire. Ken folks said Jed get away from that. Cause y'all tripping on you silly ass sons of bitches. Go ahead, Dion, let them motherfuckers know what's my theme song.
You have never interacted with him, met him face to face. That's going to change soon. But what I want to ask you about is what he said last month. He suggested that you happened to turn black recently for political purposes, questioning a core part of your identity.
Yeah.
And he
Okay, let me pause that. Okay, let me pause that. I gotta address this issue. The moment somebody calls you black, they are calling you inferior. Okay, I mean, I'm African. We do not know what black this, white that. We don't see things like everybody else see things. We do not see things like that. I do not necessarily see colors. Just because I've been in this country for so long to the point where I cannot help it. Just people just label everything. Now, black is not a thing. We are not black. We are not black. at least me, I'm African, so there's a difference between Africans and Americans. There's a difference. Okay, let's just put it out there like that, so people can actually know there's a difference. Some people call, okay, there's Negroes and then there are Africans. Day and night, two different kind of peoples. Okay, we are not the same. We may look the same, but we not look the same. We may have the same skin tint, but we are not the same. It's not the same, but we are not black. That's it. They did the racial thing, the white supremacists. They did the classification. Okay, the racial classification. That's when everything started going left and right. But before they weren't that. Before in when Abraham, Isaac, Israel, back then there was no this is his race, this is that. No, it started later to say that white people are superior, but that's not true. It is not true. But I just want to put it out there that we are not black. Period. If you call yourself black, that's on you. That's all mind control. You have a white supremacist spirit. You may not be white, but you have the white supremacist spirit. Okay, that's it. It's just facts.
Same old tired playbook. Next question, please.
That's it?
That's it.
What?
Same old playbook.
She got nothing to say
Same
about
old
it.
playbook.
She cannot defend herself.
Dodging the mother question ready to come out and say, you black or you not?
Exactly.
Don't you talk like that when you're around your family? I believe you talk like this when you're around your family. But now, no, you cannot say it. You cannot say it. And when you're down south, you talk like this because you got southern drawl. I bet you when you're in New York, you're like, yo, son. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bet you when you in England, which you've never been to because you said that out your own goddamn mouth. But I'm sure when you make a trip over there, bloody age, sure, yeah, all the good stuff you know. He's your father, and he is from India. You're his daughter. That means you're Indian too. So why do you talk like you talk? And how come you don't sound like your father? Don't you look at me that way. Don't you talk to me that way. I will cut your phone off. I will cut your phone. You're gonna call. You're gonna need help. And who's gonna answer? Of course, it is us. It's always us. You call for information. I answer. I want to know what's happening in Vegas. Well, I'm in India. I don't know. You come a chameleon. And Kamala Harris talking about being an illegal immigrant is not a crime. You dumb. The word illegal constitutes a crime. Illegal immigrant did not come through the proper mother channels or facilities. You stupid. Illegal immigrants are the ones taking over motherfucking apartment complexes in Colorado. You dumb. Illegally taking over it's all illegal. That's a crime. How the f you a prosecutor, you stupid ass mother? Boy, if I wasn't a Christian, I'd be whooping your ass.
There you got it, man. There you got it. Your boy Eddie. I love this man, but he curses so much, dude. Why? It's not necessary, bro. Why do you need that? What do you guys think about this, man? Comment below. What do you guys think about Kamala saying she did not answer the question. She just says same. She said same old book. I don't know, something like that, right? She actually did not answer the question. What do you guys think about that, man? Comment below, like, share. Shout out to Eddie for this. And let's move on. Make sure to put your who first. You get what I'm saying?
Ils n'ont pas pitié des enfants. Mais ça c'est à quoi si on travaille Dieu et puis on ne mange pas. On travaille le jour, on travaille la nuit, mais cela ne suffit pas. Les gouvernements, ils sont tous des dieux, mais ça il faut le croire. Ce sont les mêmes gens qui ont tué Jésus-Christ et ils l'ont mis sur la croix. Mais ça c'est à quoi si on travaille Dieu et puis on ne mange pas. On travaille le jour, on travaille la nuit, mais cela ne suffit pas. Les gouvernements, ils sont tous des dieux, mais ça il faut le croire. Ce sont les mêmes gens qui ont tué Jésus-Christ et ils l'ont mis sur la croix.